Welcome back to the channel Rare Money Exchange. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most exciting discoveries in the world of numismatics, the 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny, and why this small coin could be worth up to $1.3 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.3 million. In this video, we'll go over everything you need to know about this rare penny, how to identify if you have one, and what you should do if you think you have a valuable treasure in your hands. So if you're someone who's been holding on to those old pennies, thinking they might just be worth something, this video is for you. Make sure you stick around to the end to find out how you can cash in on this incredible find. Let's start with the basics. In 1981, the U.S. Mint produced Lincoln 1-cent pennies at 3 of its locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Normally, coins produced at the Philadelphia Mint have a P Mint mark. Denver coins have a D Mint mark, and San Francisco's coins carry an S mark. However, in 1981, something strange happened. A small number of pennies were struck without any mint mark at all. And this, folks, is where the story gets exciting. Most 1981 pennies that you come across will have the usual P or D mint mark. But the ones that don't, well, they're extremely rare. In fact, it's estimated that only a handful of these no mint mark pennies were actually produced. Some believe it happened due to a mistake or oversight at the mint. Regardless of how it happened, these rare coins are worth an absolute fortune today. Now, here's the kicker. One of these 1981 no-mint mark pennies recently sold for $1.3 million at an auction. That's right, $1.3 million for a single penny. This particular coin was graded in mint state, meaning it's in nearly perfect condition, which added to its astronomical value. But don't go rushing to your coin jar just yet. Not every 1981 no-mint mark penny is worth that much. To fetch a high price, the coin needs to be in great condition. If it's worn down, scratched, or corroded, the value will drop significantly. So how can you tell if you have one of these rare pennies in your possession? Here's a simple checklist. First, you'll need to check the year on the penny. Is it a 1981? Flip it over and see if there's a mint mark on the reverse side. It should be right below the word E pluribus unum. If you don't see a mint mark, you might just have a no mint mark penny. This is crucial. Coins that are in higher grades, such as MS65 or higher, are worth the most. If your coin has a lot of wear and tear, its value could be much lower. So, now that you potentially found a 1981 no mint mark penny, what do you do next? The next step is to get your coin professionally appraised. Don't just trust the internet to tell you how much your coin is worth. Get it graded by a professional grading service like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. These companies specialize in grading coins based on their condition and authenticity. A proper grade can help you get the best price if you decide to sell. Keep in mind that having your coin graded costs money, but it's an investment that could pay off big time if you've got a rare gem in your hands. And if you're unsure about whether or not your coin qualifies for grading, don't hesitate to consult with a professional numismatist or local coin dealer. Now let's talk about selling your coin. If you've confirmed that your 1981 no-mint mark penny is worth a significant amount, you've got a few options. Auction houses. If you're looking for top dollar, auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers are great places to sell rare coins. These auction houses have a global reach and can help you get the highest possible price for your penny. Coin dealers. Local or online coin dealers can also be a good option, but keep in mind that they may offer you a lower price because they need to make a profit. Still, if you're looking for a quick sale, this might be the easiest route. Private sale. Some collectors or investors might be willing to buy directly from you. If you go this route, make sure you've done your research and know the coin's value, so you don't sell it for less than it's worth. So there you have it, folks. The 1981 no-mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny, a small coin with a huge potential. If you're holding on to any old pennies, it might be time to take a closer look. You could be holding a $1.3 million dollar treasure in your hand. Just remember, condition is everything when it comes to coin value. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more valuable coin tips. And if you think you have a rare penny or any other old coin you want to sell, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your stories. We're diving into one of the rarest coins out there, the 1987 no-mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll know why this penny is worth over $1 million in today's market. First, let's talk about the 1987 Lincoln 1-cent penny. To most people, this coin probably seems like just another penny from the 80s. But what if I told you that a specific 1987 penny could be worth over $1 million? I know, it sounds crazy, but it's true. Most pennies from this year have the usual D-Mint mark from the Denver Mint. However, a very small number of these coins were struck without a mint mark. That's where the magic happens. These no-mint mark coins are incredibly rare, and that rarity is what makes them so valuable. To understand why the 1987 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is so special, let's take a step back. Every coin produced in the United States is minted in one of three locations: the Philadelphia Mint, the Denver Mint, and the San Francisco Mint. Mint marks are tiny symbols placed on coins to identify which mint produced them. For most years, every Lincoln penny minted has a clear mint mark, whether it's a D for Denver or S for San Francisco. But in 1987, something strange happened. A batch of pennies, intended to be produced in Denver, ended up being struck at the Philadelphia Mint with no mint mark at all. These coins have been confirmed through careful inspection and are known to exist in very limited numbers. Now, you might be wondering, how can you tell if you've got one of these rare pennies in your collection? It's actually very simple. Check for the mint mark. If your 1987 penny has no mint mark on the reverse, you've got a potential jackpot. The absence of the mint mark is what separates this coin from the rest. Many collectors initially didn't believe these coins existed, but in the early 2000s, they were confirmed to be genuine and caused quite a stir in the coin collecting community. Okay, let's talk about the price tag. At first glance, the 1987 no-mint Mark penny might look like it's worth just 1 cent, but it's the rarity that's driving its price up. These pennies are so rare that they've sold at auction for mind-blowing amounts, with one coin recently fetching an incredible $1.4 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.4 million. How did it get to this value? Well, the rarity of the coin and the demand from collectors have made it a highly sought-after piece. Only a handful of these 1987 no-mint Mark pennies have been confirmed to exist, and that makes it a true treasure for serious coin collectors. Now that you know just how valuable this penny can be, let's go over how you can spot a 1987 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny in your own collection. First, look for the date. It has to be 1987. Then, carefully check the reverse side of the coin, where the mint mark usually appears right under the United States of America inscription. If you see no mint mark, you might just have one of these rare coins. Next, examine the coin's condition. Coins that are well preserved with little wear and tear will fetch much higher prices. A penny with a crisp design, no scratches, and no discoloration will be valued higher in the market. Show different 1987 pennies in varying conditions, highlighting the differences. Now, before you get too excited and start checking every 1987 penny you have, let's be realistic. While it's amazing to find a no mint mark penny, it's important to remember that these coins are rare, And just because your penny has no mint mark doesn't mean it's worth $1.40 million. Factors like the coin's condition, whether it's been verified as authentic, and the demand from buyers play a huge role in determining its price. Coins in pristine condition, with no signs of damage, will always fetch a better price than one that's been through a lot of wear and tear. So, before rushing to sell, make sure you have a professional numismatist evaluate your coin to confirm its authenticity and value. If you've got a 1987 no mint mark penny and you're considering selling it, the best place to start is by getting it professionally appraised. A certified dealer or auction house can help you determine its exact value and whether it's worth getting graded by the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. These organizations can grade your coin, which can significantly increase its selling price, especially if it gets a high grade like MS67 or higher. Once you've gotten your coin graded, you can decide whether to sell it privately, at an auction, or through an online marketplace. Auctions, especially ones that specialize in rare coins, often bring in the highest bids. To sum it all up, the 1987 no mint mark Lincoln penny is a rare and valuable coin, with the potential to be worth over $1 million. If you happen to find one of these in your collection, get it checked out by a professional, and who knows? You could be sitting on a gold mine. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins and how to sell them, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. And if you have any rare pennies or other valuable coins, leave a comment below and let's talk about them. We're talking about one of the most rare and valuable pennies in modern history, the 2015 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. Now, you may have heard that the 2015 Lincoln penny could be worth up to $1.2 million, but how? Why? And where are these pennies hiding? Let's break it down. In 2015, most pennies had a mint mark, which tells you where they were made, the D for Denver, the S for San Francisco. But there's a rare anomaly from that year, pennies that were struck without any mint mark. These pennies slipped past quality control at the U.S. Mint, and that mistake has made them incredibly valuable today. Typically, coins without a mint mark are considered highly unusual. When it comes to the 2015 Lincoln penny, this error made it an instant treasure among collectors. But why are people paying as much as $1.2 million for one of these? Now, if you think you might have one of these hidden gems, let's go over exactly what to look for. First, check the date, 2015. That's the year the error occurred. Then, look for the absence of the mint mark. If you find a 2015 penny with no mint mark, you could be holding on to something incredibly valuable. While most pennies from that year were minted with either a D or S, this rare version doesn't show any mint mark under the date or anywhere on the coin. It's that simple. So you might be wondering, how much is it really worth? The 2015 no mint mark Lincoln penny has been known to sell for upwards of $1.2 million at auction. Yes, you heard that right, $1.2 million. The rarest versions of these pennies, in pristine condition, are fetching these incredible prices. While a 2015 no mint mark penny in average condition won't get you that high of a payout, it's still worth checking if you have one in your collection. The value can range anywhere from a few $1,000s to over $1 million depending on the coin's condition, rarity, and the demand at the time of the sale. Of course, the condition of your coin plays a massive role in its value. Coins are graded based on their appearance, how clean they are, how well the design has been preserved, and whether there are any additional flaws. If you think you have one of these rare pennies, consider having it professionally graded. Coin graders will assess its condition and assign it a grade. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. For example, a penny graded MS65 or higher could be worth significantly more than one with a lower grade. Now, if you're lucky enough to have one of these rare pennies, you'll want to know how to sell it. The good news is that there are many ways to sell your coins, whether it's through auction houses, coin dealers, or online platforms like eBay. Online platforms like eBay allow you to connect with collectors directly, but if you're looking for top dollar, consider going through a reputable auction house or dealer who specializes in rare coins. Make sure you have your coin professionally graded before listing it, as this can increase your chances of getting the best price. Get your coin professionally graded. A grade can increase its value dramatically. Do your research. Check out how much similar coins are selling for to set a fair price. Consider the timing. Coin values can fluctuate, so selling at the right time can make a difference. Know the dealer. Work with reputable dealers and auction houses to ensure a fair transaction. To wrap things up, the 2015 no-mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is an exciting find for any coin collector, and if you happen to have one in your possession, it could make you a small fortune. With values ranging from a few $1,000s to over $1 million, it's definitely worth keeping an eye on your pocket change. So, take a moment to check through your collection, your change jar, or even those old pennies you've been saving for years. You could be holding on to a priceless treasure. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing coin tips. And if you found a rare coin or have any questions about selling your collection, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your stories. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, so you never miss a chance to learn about rare treasures hiding in your collection. Today, we have an incredible story about a penny that might just be worth a small fortune. Can you believe it? This small, seemingly ordinary penny from 2021 with a D-mint mark could be worth a whopping $1.7 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.7 million. So, grab a seat and let's break down the story behind this penny, how it got so valuable, and whether you might have one sitting in your coin jar right now. Let's start with some basics. The 2021 D-mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is part of the ongoing series of Lincoln pennies that have been minted since 1909. The D stands for Denver, meaning the coin was minted in the Denver Mint. Now, most of the 2021 D pennies were minted with no special features. They're very much part of your average, everyday pocket change. So what makes this 2021 D penny so valuable? Well, there's one major factor at play here, a striking error. A tiny percentage of these pennies were struck with an error that makes them highly collectible and extremely rare. And we're not talking about just a minor mistake. This error is so significant that it caused these pennies to become a sensation in the coin collecting world. The error we're talking about is a double die obverse, which means the design on the head side of the penny was mistakenly struck twice, resulting in a slightly doubled image. This kind of error is relatively rare, but when it happens, collectors go wild. Coins like these are known for their uniqueness and can drive the value up dramatically. In this case, one of these double-die 2021 D pennies sold at auction for an astonishing $1.7 million. And trust me, that is no exaggeration. Now, if you're thinking, how do I know if I've got one of these rare error pennies? Here's what you need to look for. Take a close look at the date and the lettering on the obverse, the side with Abraham Lincoln's face. If you notice any doubling, where the numbers and letters seem slightly offset, it could be a double die error. Here's a regular 2021 D penny on the left, and here's one with a double die error on the right. Notice the subtle, yet very noticeable doubling on the date and the Liberty lettering. This is the key feature you're looking for. So why is this penny worth so much? Well, rarity plays a huge part. The 2021 D double die error is a minting mistake, and like any mistake, it's incredibly rare. Only a handful of these coins exist in circulation, which is why collectors are willing to pay top dollar to get their hands on one. The rarity factor, combined with the historical significance of the Lincoln Penny series, pushes the value into the millions. And let's not forget, the collector market loves these types of unique coins. Now, I know some of you watching today might be thinking, I've got to check my pennies. And if you do find one of these error coins, you might be wondering, how do you sell it for top dollar? Well, here's a few steps to follow. First, always get the coin authenticated by a professional. There are a lot of counterfeit coins out there, and you don't want to risk selling something that isn't real. Services like the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS) or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation (NGC) can help authenticate and grade your coin. Once your coin is authenticated, you can sell it through trusted auction houses, reputable coin dealers, or online marketplaces like eBay. Just make sure to do your research and understand the current market value before listing it. Now, I know some of you might be wondering, can I still find one of these error pennies? The answer is yes, but it's not going to be easy. As time goes on, these rare error coins become even harder to find, especially in circulation. Your best bet is to check through rolls of 2021 pennies from the Denver Mint, or if you can, purchase a roll from a reputable dealer to sift through yourself. To wrap up, while finding a 2021 Mint Mark Lincoln penny with a double die error is a rare and exciting treasure hunt, remember that collecting coins is about more than just making money. It's about history, craftsmanship, and the thrill of discovering something valuable. So, whether you're selling your old coins or just enjoying the hunt, keep looking, keep collecting, and who knows? Maybe that next penny you find will be worth more than you ever imagined. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment below. Let me know if you've found any rare coins lately, or if you've got any questions about selling your old coins. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time with more valuable coin stories.